Hello, good evening. Welcome to Abundance of Love, Self-Healing. Hi, I'm Marjorie. Hope you all had a blessed Wednesday. Just rolling down now in the evening. Glad to see some people here already. Wow. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, everyone.
Good evening.
This is Janet, but I'm going to introduce her in a minute. How was your week? Was it good? Let me see some thumbs up and some love hearts. Let's see you guys. Thumbs up, love hearts. Let's see you guys. Can't see anything at the minute. I don't know what's wrong with this live. As you know, today we are on Instagram. Tell me if you lot can see us. You know, it's always been a Facebook thing, right? But tonight we are on Instagram. We're stepping it up a notch. Yeah. Tonight we're going to have a counsellor by the name of Janet. She's on, but I'll tell you a bit about her once we start. And also, we're going to be having a live phone-in. I think there's a message here.
Yep.
I can't really see what it says. There's waving going on here. Lots of waving going on. Hi, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Facebook Live and Instagram Live. I'm Marjorie, and this is Abundance of Love, Self-Healing. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I am so happy that you guys have come and joined us this evening. You know, tonight is the first night for the show, for the actual show. As I said, it's going to be 8 weeks for the show, 8 weeks. And, you know, every week, every Wednesday is promoting Black business, up and coming Black business. That's what we're going to be promoting on a Wednesday. On a Sunday, it's going to be about, you know, abundance of love, self-healing. It's going to be motivational speaking, but it's going to tie in with whatever happens on a Wednesday. So I'm going to be tying it in together on a Sunday at 5:30 in the evening. But thank you guys for being here. So we're going to kick off the show. So tonight, we're going to be talking about youths. And because this is one of the subjects that at the end of the last show that people said that they wanted to discuss about youths and, you know, they, you know, not understanding what's going on with the youths of today. So today I've brought on Janet. Janet is a youth counsellor. And but I'm gonna let her explain everything to you guys soon. But yeah, this is what you guys have asked for, so this is why we've got Janet on today. As you can see, we've got our abundance of love at the back there, and our sponsors there. As I said, I'm open to more sponsors for the show. But we're sponsored by World Moss UK, Rare Culture, High Fashion and Factory. So that's the sponsors for the show tonight. So yeah, so I just want to tell you a little bit about Janet before she actually comes on, and also I'm going to give you guys the telephone number because we're having a little phone in tonight. So any of you youths out there that might want to, like, you know, call in with a question, or maybe you've got a little problem that you might need some advice on, you can call in tonight. Plus as well, parents, if you want to call in and if you want to get some information or just to ask a question about certain things that you might see going on with your child at home, because as I said, this is pandemic time. A lot of children are locked up inside the house, and you know, sometimes they get depressed, you know. This is all new for them. Just like how it's new for us, it's new for them as well. And, you know, they need help and guidance. Not all children feel that they can talk to their parents, although we feel that our children should be able to talk to us, but then not all of them can. So, you know, we have to look out for them as well. And maybe there's things that we're missing. We might be missing certain things. So Janet is here tonight just to give us a little insight into, you know, being with youths, children, teenagers, you know, young adults, as we call them, and that's what they are. So telephone number, let me give you guys a telephone number first. It is 0753 4393916. It's a different number because we had some technical issues, so we had to change the number again. But anyway, telephone number once again, 0753 4393916. You want me to say it one more time? One more time. I'll say it again anyway. 0753 4393916. So we're going to ask for people to ring in a little bit later on, maybe in about 20 minutes time. Not right now, in about 20 minutes time, because Janet's going to come on and she's going to, you know, tell you a bit about herself and about what she does. So, you know, we're gonna hear from Janet first. I'll just tell you a little bit about Janet before she starts. She's just starting up her counselling business, and it's got the name of the counselling service is JM Counselling. That's the name of it. So look out for that name because it's going to be all over the place. Yeah. So you guys look out for it. As I said, Janet's been counselling and working with children, adults for over 20 years. It's been a while since she's been doing this, so she's not new to this. And but she's decided that she wants to deal with the youths of today and, you know, counsel them as well. So she's going to be counseling adults and children, but she mainly going to be dealing with children, or, you know, teenagers, young adults. That's what she's going to be dealing with. So that's what she's going to do. But anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore because, you know, I just talk too much. Yeah, so I am going to introduce you to Janet and let Janet tell you a little bit about herself and what she does. And I just want to big her up, and I want you lot to give her lots of thumbs up and kisses and hugs and everything. So without further ado, I put you over to Janet.
Thank you, Marjorie. Well, my name is Janet Martin, as she said. I'm a counsellor. I've been counselling since the mid-80s, actually. I first started my training, and then really took it up seriously in the 2016, where I decided to have a career change. The career change, I am a mental health practitioner, So I work with service users with mental health difficulties. So I've always been working with people and nurturing them and supporting them so they can reach their optimum potential. So I decided to have a career break and diversify into counselling. Thereby I've learnt CBT. I've worked in a school. I was working with Places to Be, which I did my training with them. I've moved on to working at a school in Hackney, actually, working with the young children, adolescents. Thereby I gained a great deal of experience and having a greater insight into teenagers, the problems they're facing, and helping them and supporting them through the teenage years. As a whole, sometimes children feel that they can't talk to their peers. They really want to open up, and having a counsellor there on a weekly basis and they can share whatever they want in a safe environment. Being a counsellor, I'm non-judgmental, so whatever they bring into the room, I'm able to hold them and to give them that confidential space and time to explore their feelings. And there's a lot of feelings going on for young people nowadays. There's peer pressure, there's social media, there's becoming an individual, sexuality, their parents, and growing up into a young adult, and to be well-rounded. So I've learnt a lot from my child clients, and it's also enriched me as being a mother with teenage children, so I can see both sides of the coin. And it's also helped me as a mother and to look at things differently instead of doing it parents' way. It's just looking at it holistically. And so that's where I'm at with counselling children. I also counsel adults as well. I work for a renowned cancer charity, counselling people with cancer living beyond the diagnosis or end of life. So I also do that. So I've got a breadth of knowledge in the counselling. I've worked with in a GP practice, worked with people with drug and alcohol issues, and I've also mentioned mental health as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So I've decided to launch my website and set up private practice. So Marjorie, a good friend of mine, has decided, Janet, why don't you come onto my platform and share your experiences with everybody? So I jumped at the idea, and thanks for the invite, Marjorie.
That's okay. We got to help each other, you know.
Yeah. So,
we've got to help each other.
So if anybody's got any questions or anything, I'd like to phone in or just want to share their experience of bringing up children, or a child or adolescent might want to call in, or even parents just like, I need help, I'm a bit stuck, where do I go for additional support? We're here to help you today. If Marjorie gives you that telephone number again, so hopefully we'll get the phone line ringing.
Yeah, I'll give you the number again. It's 0753 439 3916. 0753 439 3916. So you guys are quite free to ring in, or even if you don't even want to talk, you can send us texts as well. And we can answer. Janet will answer your questions. If there's anything there that she's really not sure about, whatever, I'm sure she will get the information and inbox you, one-to-one inbox with that information, or we can put it on my page. There's a lot of bullying going on as well. There's a lot of peer pressure. There's a lot of children being pressured to go into gangs. I mean, maybe some youths might be able to ring in and tell me if that's not the case. But as a parent myself, I feel that sometimes youths get pressurized into going into gangs and to doing stuff that they don't want to do. And they can also, I could draw for an experience for myself. One of my sons, he got bullied at school, and and the reason why he got bullied was because they wanted him to join the gang. And he said, no, I can't join the gang. and he actually got stabbed because he did not join the gang. So I feel that there's pressure out there. I mean, my son now is a lot older. I don't know what it's like now, but I know that youths out there, they need a lot of guidance. Some youths, you get bullied not only at school or on the road, they also get bullied in the house.
And especially because children haven't got school to go to at the moment. They're in their home at all times now, so it's kind of difficult. Especially having lockdown and the corona and seeing all these various images, the amount of death, that brings up a level of anxiety for the children, and even going back into school in September.
Yeah, that must be a great worry for them as well.
Yeah.
Being out of school for so long and then having to go back into school, it's all going to be all strange. There's going to be a lot of changes in the school. School is not going to be the same school like what they left. Everything, as you can see around us, everything has changed. And so when they go back into school, things are going to be different. There's going to be a lot of changes in school. And, you know, it's all foreign for them.
And the anxiety that brings up for them, and especially if children are leaving junior school and starting a new school, they haven't had that induction where they would normally visit
transition.
the school. So they haven't got the transition and leaving their peer groups and going into a new school, a new environment, and not being able to say goodbye to their friends properly.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that, because we have those children that are going to be going into secondary school. And a lot of them is not even being able to even visit the secondary school. Because, you know, you've got that transition period where they go and visit and that. They haven't even been able to do that. So can you imagine how worrying that must be for them? And I don't know if parents even think about it.
Yeah, because going into a new school, it brings up so much anxiety. On
its own, even without pandemic.
Yeah, very much so.
I remember when I went into secondary school for the first time, it was one of the most scariest times for me. And I'm sure it's like that for majority of people, you know, have had to go through stuff like that. So I'm waiting for you guys to call. We're here and we're ready to answer some questions, or just come in and just ring in and just tell us any concerns that you might have. Remember, this is a program that you guys asked for. You said you wanted to talk about youths, counselling youths, and, you know, what's going on with the youths today. I want you guys to ring in, because this is something that you guys asked for. So ring in and share what it is that your concerns are. Share it with us.
Sometimes it might even sound trivial, but probably other people are going through that or experiencing that at the same time. So yeah.
So I'm going to give you the number again. The number is 0753 43 93 916. 07534 39 3916. That's the number. Got the phone here. Waiting for you guys to call. I'm waiting for you guys to call. So we just want to hear what you've got to say, because this is, as I said, it's something that is deep, because there's a lot of it going on out there, and we want to hear your point of view, what you think or what you might be having problems with, and more importantly, we want to hear from some youths. This is why we're on this Instagram, so that we're, you know, spreading out to a wider group, so that you guys can call in and say what's on your mind, and say what's bothering you, or maybe we might be under some misconception as to what's really going on with you guys. I mean, as parents, you know, they always say parents never get it right. So maybe we can have a young person ring up and, you know, just express how they're feeling.
Or even a few parents as well, because it's a minefield. Nobody gives us any manual how to raise your children, so it might be a good way of kind of getting some knowledge.
Yeah. You know, it's difficult on both sides, really. It's difficult to be a parent. I'm a parent, and I mean, I did not get it right at all. I mean, you know, I made loads of mistakes, lots of mistakes. But, you know, as you go on, you learn. But, you know, I think sometimes children think that parents should know things, but they don't.
No.
They don't know. And parents also feel that children should know certain things, and they don't. So when I say children, I don't mean small children. I mean, we call them children because they are children, but I'm talking about teenagers and, you know, young adults. That's who I'm talking about. Your parents will always call you children, whether you're a child or not. I mean, my parents still say I'm their child, and I'm a big woman with grandchildren. So, you know, when I say children, I don't mean like, you know, really tiny children or anything like that. I mean like, you know, teenagers and young adults. So, you know, if you guys, I think you guys may be shy tonight to call in.
It looks like it.
I don't know what's going on with you guys. You guys seem to be shy tonight. But I'm waiting. Still waiting.
If you're shy in calling in, I've got a couple of places that I can signpost you to if you've got any concerns about children or your children. We've got Young Minds. They help with any difficulties for adolescents, eating disorders, anxiety, depression, and that's a national organisation. You can search them out, and that's somewhere you can go for some information. And there's also Childline. People can tap into Childline as well. And they've got the Mix. That's information regarding support and listening for young adults up to the age of 25 years old. And if you specifically want a back counsellor, there's the Black, African and Asian Therapy Network, what specialises in Black counsellors. They've got a directory there. So if you're looking for a Black counsellor who are working with children and adolescents and adults, that's a starting point as well. So there's a few kind of places that we can signpost you on.
Yeah. Do you want to just go over that again really quickly, the names?
Okay.
Yeah.
There is Childline.
So if people want to write it down, have we got any telephone numbers or anything like that?
They're national organisations, so you can Google them and they'll come up pretty quickly in your search engine.
Okay.
There's Young Minds, Childline, The Mix, Baatn, Baatn, Black, African and Asian Therapy Network, and you've also got the Samaritans. And if there's anything else you want to see your GP, you've got CAHMS, Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services as well. So these are just a few places to signpost people on if they don't feel they need to or will want to call in. There's kind of a signposting for people there.
Oh, okay. We've got a few messages coming in. Some people saying sorry, they've just joined in. Can they want to ask a question regards to my granddaughter. And that's from, is it Love Hub? What's the question? What is the question that you want to ask about your granddaughter? Do you want to call in or do you just want to send a text? It's entirely up to you. But let us know what the question is. As I said, we're here to help you. We're here to listen as well, not just talking. We're here to listen as well. So if there is something that is really burning, something that is really on your mind that you want to talk about, you can send a text, as we said, or telephone number 0753 4393 916. You can ring in and say what you want to say, or you can send a message. As I said somebody's just come in and they're saying that they want to ask a question. Let's see what it says. We have tried so many. So sorry, the phone's upside down at the moment. To get her so many times to get her. Sorry, I can't really see this. Let's try and turn this phone around a bit. We've tried so many services to get her statemented, to no avail. Can I call in? Yes, of course you can call in. Calling in. Hello. Hello. Try calling again. Whoever that caller was, can you please try and call again? Well, I didn't hear the phone ringing. I don't know whether the ringer must be off or something. But yes, if you can try and call again. Yes, please call again. I'm waiting for your call. Not sure what happened there, but the phone just went off. I tried to answer it and it just went off. So if you can try again. The number again is 0753 43 93 916. That's the number. Sorry, we're just turning this phone round and round and round. As I said, this is the first time that we've actually been on two cameras at the same time. I'm just trying to see if I can get this volume up. Oh, I'm not sure how to do this, you know. But anyway.
Hopefully it'll flash.
It will flash up. I'm hoping that it will flash up. Yeah, I think I've got it up now. Yeah. Okay. How do I call in on... Sorry, need to turn this round again. How do I call in on here? Just call the number and we will hear you. You'll be live and people will hear you. People don't know who you are. They don't need to know who you are. Just call in and just air your concern, or if there's any questions that you want to ask. Janet's here and Janet can answer your question. Yeah, go ahead, Janet. What was you going to say?
Yeah, I'll be able to answer your question. If not, I'll be able to signpost you or get that information, what you need.
Yeah, she'll be able to do that for you. Telephone number again, 07534 393916. That's the number. Yeah, so as we said, there's so many different services out there that can help children. They have problems just like how we have problems as well. So don't think children don't have problems. They have problems as well. And there's so many services out there that you want the number. You want the number again. Somebody's saying they need the number again. 0753 43 93916. Yeah, if you can, do you want me to give it to you one more time? 07534 393916. And that's coming onto this phone, and you will come on live, and everyone can hear. And if people also want to join in and, they want to say anything to this person, whoever's going to be ringing in. We're just here to support each other. It's for support, and we just want to support everyone, and just to let people know that you're not alone. There's people out there. There's lots of parents out there that are having, problems and stuff like that. They just don't know where to go. They just don't know where to turn. But we just want you to know that there is help out there.
Yeah.
And we're here to help you. We're here to help you. So don't feel ashamed, or don't feel like you've gone wrong or anything. Because as Janet said, we don't have a book. There is no book to tell you how to be a parent. There's no book to tell you how to be a child. You don't know.
Yeah, and if we don't know any organisations, because there's lots available out there, we'll research that and get back to you, and Margie will put it up on our page on Sunday. So, if we haven't got the answer here and now, definitely we'll research that and get it to you.
Definitely. So, as we said, that, there is lots and lots of help out there for children. We'd like people to ring in and hear what they have to say. Struggling to write the number down. I can't, as I said, I'm on 2 cameras here at the moment, so it's very difficult for me to even send you the number. I can tell you the number, what it is, and the show will be recorded as well, so you can also ring back that number and get some more information as well.
Or what I'll also do, I'll put my business details on Marjorie's site. So if you don't get through to us this evening, don't worry, don't stress. You could always contact me and I'll contact you, and you can share whatever you'd like to share.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to look at some of these messages coming in. People saying that they're not able to get through on the number. I'm sure the number's working. Some people saying they're not able to get through. I want someone just to ring the number. Even if you don't want to talk, just try and dial the number to see if it is working, because I wouldn't like to say we've given out a number and it's not working. 07534 39 3916. 07534 393916. So if
people are having trouble getting through, I can double check that number again for you, Marjorie.
Yeah, if you can, somebody could call this number just to make sure that it is working, because nobody's called in so far. So we're not sure if the number is actually working, because a few people have said that they're not able to get through on the line. So could somebody please try to ring through now to see if the phone's actually working. Please try now for me. I'll tell you the number again, 07534 39.
Yes.
Yes, it is working.
Oh.
Yes, it is working.
So
it is definitely working, because someone just called just now.
why can't we?
So I don't know. Some people are getting through, some people are not getting through.
So should we ring back the last caller? Can we do that?
I'm not sure. I don't know if they want to be connected. I think I just said to some people just to ring, just to make sure that the phone is actually working. But I'm not even hearing this phone ring. So I don't know, it's teething problems, but anyway, I know that I know that people are listening. Oh, there's another call coming through.
Right.
Hello.
Marjorie, Leslie Ann, darling.
Oh, hello, Leslie Ann. Hi.
Yeah, hi. It wasn't working at the beginning of the show. It was going straight to answer machine.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I was wondering why there wasn't any calls or anything coming through.
Yeah, it's working. I've come through now, so it's working. You're up and running.
Up and running now. Thank you so much, Leslie Ann. Thank you. This is one of our counsellors on the line. She's going to be coming on in the next couple of weeks as well.
Yeah.
So, do you want to add anything tonight? Do you want to say anything, Leslie
Yeah.
Ann?
Yeah, I was just wondering, with as you touched base briefly about like COVID and the,
Mm.
I was just thinking about the bereavement process now with youngsters losing family members to COVID, and just the grieving process for them is far different now because not being able to see their loved ones in the kind of the traditional way after the passing of the death, and how it's impacting youngsters, and young people with not having that grieving process and
Yeah, losing
in
their
this stage,
grandparents. Yeah.
yeah, not having the traditional how we want to like see,
Yeah.
view the body or whatever, or going to the hospital to see them, and all of that, and being in lockdown, being at home, just the whole thing changing for them in that mindset of the bereavement process for them right now because it's changed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I didn't really think about that. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, the bereavement process has definitely changed for young people, and
Yeah.
you've Leslie, and you've touched on it yourself in the sense of not being able to go to the hospital. I had a family member at the hospital, and how I felt not being able to go to the hospital to visit them.
Yeah.
It brings a different dynamics to the grief process and how you feel inside, and you just feel so powerless, unable to do anything. And that definitely impacts on people, and especially people in our culture, the way we grieve and the way we mourn, and we haven't got the outpour to express ourselves, and that's why we've internalized, probably people have internalized and suppressed a lot of things, and that will probably come out at a later date. Hence the importance to have counselling, bereavement counselling, to get over this and to talk through the process.
That's right. That's right. No, I agree. It's just that I've seen a couple of clients myself, and a lot of it stresses on not having that final goodbye, or even getting the loved ones' belongings, and also the impact it's having on the young children because they can't go to the hospital or they can't go.
That's true.
It's all that kind of closure that you kind of have around. Not that you want to have closure completely because you're still in the grieving process, but just how we, especially in the West Indian community, have our rituals where it comes to the grieving, the wake, all of that, and the impact it's having on young minds, how they're thinking of it, how they're viewing it through their eyes.
Yeah.
It's quite, it's upsetting when you think about it.
And not having the extended family around to mourn together.
All that.
And not being able to hug and to touch people. It's very challenging. And with that, it must go somewhere, and people tend to internalize that.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And and that pain will come out somewhere along the line.
Yeah, definite. And that's what, and with this COVID times, because obviously we're in unprecedented times, as we all keep hearing from the news, and just the impact it's having, even with the kids not being able to go back to school, some have been going back, some aren't been going back, you've got to keep the distance, and all that kind of like... Yeah,
it's all going to be a lot of changes. A lot of changes.
And because we as a people, we're in the high risk category. And what does that actually mean? And when you're hearing that, and also you mentioned young minds hearing that, and the anxieties for their parents, their grandparents, and things like that, and not having the avenue to talk it through.
That's right.
Because when we were in the height of lockdown and listening to the news every day, 500, 600 people, this person has died, that person has died, and where does that go? Because I can talk for myself as an adult how that made me feel, because it was depressing. And it was like a corona haze around people.
It was a haze.
The real kind of feeling, social media, the news, the impact of the news, then obviously lots of conspiracy theories were flying around.
That's true.
The impact it has on the youngsters, what they're thinking about the whole COVID thing itself, and when this is died down, I mean, COVID's going to be around for a while, which we all know, but when it kind of has its lull, the impact of mental health, not just in youngsters, but with adults as well as your counsellor, yourself, it is going to rise. Impactly, it's going to rise big time. Big time.
Very big.
So, it just had me thinking on that bereavement, the rituals we have with our bereavement, the power of touch, you know, and you know, not having been able to send off our loved ones in the traditional way. You know, as you said, not having the family members come round to the home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of impact it's going to be having, and is having, I should say, is having on the youngsters and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to put that.
Yeah, that was a really, really good point, because I've known about 15 people personally that have died during this period. And I never really thought about it with the children, the impact of the children, because as in our community, you know, normally when somebody dies, people come to the house, and the family all come to the house, and everybody mourns together and cries together and all that. And because of the pandemic, nobody's been able to do any of that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so nobody's been able to say goodbye at all. The children are not being able to say goodbye. They don't know what's going on. They're confused.
And all of that impact with, I mean, anxieties will get higher. You know, we all know we have to die someday, but because the death rate, how it has been in the news and how it's kind of been just kind of shoved in our faces all the time, you know we are going to eventually die, whichever way it is, but having it so up there, highlighted every day, news impact, you know, it's hard. It's hard on the mental health state of youngsters, and how they you know, digest it, how they taking it on board.
Yeah, that's very, very true. That's very, very true. And you know, it's devastating all round.
Yeah, definite.
It's devastating all round.
Definite. It's hard. This year's very much a year that we would like to erase, but we can't.
But we can't. Exactly, we can't. It's still here. It's not going anywhere. It's still here.
Yeah. So, and you know, as Janet herself must be seeing it through her services, I'm seeing it with myself, the impact and the dynamics that it's causing with the families, you know, all around, and you know, the impact of kids being at home still, you know, especially if you've got kids who are like living in a flat, they don't have the garden to express themselves, to like run off the energies levels and stuff, and impact it will then have back on the mother and the father to kind of be able to provide, you know, with the homeschooling and all of that. You know, a lot of parents were turned on their head with the homeschooling stuff, and you know, it's there's a lot of dynamics going on around all of this with the youngsters. It's a lot. I feel it for them.
It's a worrying time for them, and then you know, having been at home 24/7, not being with your peers, money issues, finances, having enough food on the table and things like that, because they're home, they eat more.
Yeah, that's true.
And nobody can get a respite from each other, because mum goes to work, kids go to school, and they come back, bath, bed, see you tomorrow. You know, and
true.
All of that, and then also there's like you know, abuse in the home, violence in the home, it's increased and it's magnified even more. You know, there's nowhere for them to kind of go. Or, do you know what I mean? There's so much issues is around this. It's untrue. It's untrue. It's just really, it's hard.
Yes.
And it's heartbreaking to hear at times. But, you know, with your services and with all the other services that you've put up there, you know, Young Minds and all of those services are out there, not just also for the youngsters, but also for the parents as well. To have their bit to voice off and sound off, as well as the youngsters. But I thought I'd just put my little bit in there.
Okay, well, thank you so much, because at least we know that the phone is working as well. But some people have not been able to get through. They're saying that it's going to like a engage signal.
Okay.
It's going to a voice message.
Yeah, I got a couple of voice messages saying, you know, you can't get through Grenville, but it's working. I mean, I've come through, so maybe so many people trying to call. Maybe
lots of people trying to call together, and it's like bouncing off each other, and that's why it's like that. Because as I said, I don't think there's anything wrong. As you said, there isn't anything wrong with it.
Yeah, maybe couple of people called me at the same time, so
Yeah.
might have got through when it didn't get through. So
Okay.
must be happening like that. But but nice subject matter. I enjoy that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Take care.
Take care.
Speak to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Yeah. So the phone line is open again. As Leslie Ann said, there was problems with it because it was going to voicemail. But I think it was quite people just trying to call at the same time, trying to get through. So if somebody would like to try again, love her. Please try and call back again now, and just try one more time. See if you can get through. The phone is here. I'm waiting for your call. I'm not able to call anyone because I've got two phones here, and I'm waiting for a call on this one. So I'm not able to make any calls. There's one coming through now. Oh. I don't understand it. Why did it go off? Try again. Don't know what is going on with this phone. Try again. One more time. I have to get another phone because this phone, oh yeah, here it comes now. Hello.
Hi, this is Beth here, speaking. I'd really like to have a quick chat with Janet, if that's possible.
Yeah. Is it?
Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Beth from Love and Herb. I was trying desperately to get through to you with regards to my granddaughter. I'm quite concerned, Janet, because as I said in my comment, we've tried so many times to get her statemented. No avail. We've gone to CAHMS, we've gone to social services, we've gone to her school, we've gone to doctors, we've gone to everybody. I seriously believe that my granddaughter has some form of mental health problems, Janet. And at the time she's reaching 14 now, and which is very concerning for me because she's going to start going through the bodily transition, the different ways of her thinking and stuff. And I really want to try and get her some support before we try and go down, roads of her probably ending up doing something stupid and stuff like that. Now, reason I say that is because I've done a child behavioural course myself.
Okay.
And she shows a lot of signs of somebody suffering from some form of mental health issue. Now, whether it's ADHD, whether she's bordering on autism, whether something's wrong, Janet, and we're just not getting any help. And I really thought if there's any advice you can give her with regards to getting her, some proper help, because we've been fobbed off for years.
Okay, you said that you mentioned that you went to CAHMS. What happened there?
CAHMS, basically what my granddaughter did, and I did go to a couple of her meetings with her, basically what she does is she will say things that she thinks she wants to hear.
Okay.
She finds it very difficult to open up, and talk honestly about how she's feeling and stuff like that. Even with me, Janet, she used to have an absolutely fantastic and a very close relationship, and even that is becoming strained at the moment.
Okay.
So we referred her back to CAHMS, but I'm not holding out any hope that she's going to get the support she needs through CAHMS.
You said you also tried the school. What's going on at school? Why aren't they supporting her to get statemented?
I don't want to have to draw the race card.
Okay.
To make it well. She's just not getting the support she's supposed to be getting. We've been to the schools, we've been to meetings, we've gone in calmly, we've hollered and shouted, we've begged Janet for something to be done. She's being bullied at school, and then the school wants to turn around and put the blame on her.
Okay.
It's been mental.
There seems like it's quite a complex case. There's an organisation, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, and but I will get that to you. We'll take your number and I will give you a call off air. There's an organisation, I went to one of their workshops about a year ago, and they support black children in education. I can't think of the name, but I've got some literature on them. I'll dig that out and we can chat off the air, and then I can give you that information, and hopefully they'll be able to support you.
Thank you very much, Janet. Marge is aware of my number. She can
Yes.
I'll pass the number on to Janet.
Because you seem that you've gone to all the key places.
Well, Janet, you don't even know the half of it, lovey.
You've gone to all the key places, but you're not getting the result what you want. So there's this organisation, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I've got the literature on that. I will dig that out and I'll ring you and get a bit more background information and pass you on that number.
Thank you so much for coming on air, Janet. You are a treasure.
No problem, thank you. And thank you for being persistent in calling in. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Bev. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll speak to you off air at some time then, Janet, yeah?
Yeah, we'll speak on Friday.
Thank you very much, Janet.
All right then, take care. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Bev. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye. Well, yeah. That was that was different, wasn't it?
And it's so annoying when you want help and support and you're knocking on all these doors and you just can't get the support you need. And it must be soul destroying that you see your young adults, not reaching their full potential, and there's help out there and you're knocking and you can't get the help you need. And I'm sure I'll call you off air and I'll give you that telephone number. Sorry, the organisation has slipped me.
Yeah.
But they do work with black children. They get good results and they'll signpost you around the system, which is a minefield.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much of that going on.
Yeah.
There is so much of it going on. And, you know, I think I worked in schools for 16 years and I know it's difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult.
It's difficult.
Especially for our black children.
For black children, it is very, very difficult. And they want to just label you and, you know, they don't want to look deeper into the problem or what is going on. Or
they read too much into a problem and it's not there.
Yeah, and it's not there. Yeah, it's either it's too much or not enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, thank you all so much for your calls.
Thank you.
And so I think we've been on for quite a while tonight. I think we've gone a little bit over time, but that's fine. That's okay. I hope this today was very informative for you. And I'll be coming back on Sunday. Sunday at 5:30. Janet, did you give out the details for your page?
Well, I'll give that to Marjorie and she'll put it up on her site and that'll be available for everybody to
All right,
access.
so I'm going to put up Janet's information on my page. So if anybody wants any further information, so, you know, she'll give out numbers and stuff like that as well. All the information that was shared today, that will also be on the page as well. So if people want to go back and look over it, the information will be there. And you're quite welcome to send me a text message as well if there's any questions or anything that you felt that you didn't ask now, and maybe it's something you might think of a little bit later on. You can also send a message and, you know, we'll try to answer it as much as we can. I will pass the messages on to Janet. And,
And myself and Marjorie spoke about a project what we'd like to work on.
Yeah.
And hopefully when it comes to fruition, she'll let you all know about it.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about, it's going to be a big one. It's for young girls.
Yeah.
Young girls as well. So we're trying to, that's in the pipeline at the moment. We're trying to put things together. And once that's together, then we'll let you know more information about that. So that's another surprising thing that's happening. So, yeah, so just want to thank you guys all for joining. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your calls. And, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, Marjorie, for having me on
thank
tonight.
You, Janet, for coming. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a good time.
Yes, I did.
And no doubt we'll be seeing more of Janet again. This is just the beginning. You're going to be seeing more of her. So, as I said, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you guys on Sunday, 5:30 on Sunday. We're going to be doing a roundup of what we spoke about today. So see you guys on Sunday. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Take care. Bye.